Welcome to Pet of the Week, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Blum. Today with us, we have Brandi from Lee County Animal Control. And who did you bring with you today?
Okay, today I brought Rose. She is an approximately 4-year-old Pitbull terrier mix. Rose came to us after her owner passed away. Unfortunately, there was no family that could take her, so she is with us, and we are trying to find her a new home. As you can see, she would make the perfect lap dog. She is a little timid at first. Once she gets to know you, though, she's your best friend.
Yeah, it looks like it. I can imagine her being like the cuddliest dog when it's time to go to bed.
Yes, yes.
But that's really good to know. You know, she's not here at the, shelter for any fault of her own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was definitely like an absolutely loved dog. She does seem very sweet and very very cuddly,
Yes,
very friendly,
yes.
friendly once she gets to know you. And even with her, she seemed a little timid with me at first, but then once I was sitting down, she came over, she smelled me. So it's definitely, she'll warm up to you eventually.
Yes. She walks really well on a leash. We took a little walk before we came in the building, and she did really good. She even sat before crossing the street, and I noticed on her way up to the studio, she would start to sit at all the doors. So it's kind of like she knew, in order to, let's say, go outside, she has manners. Her second favorite trick is shake. Sometimes, though, she does not want to stop that game. She just wants to keep shaking.
That's so cute. So she does have a little bit of training from what you can tell.
Yes.
That's great. That makes it so much easier, right?
Yes, it does.
How does she do with kids and pets? Yeah, other pets?
So she was in a home with another dog. Unfortunately, given the situation, we don't have a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is a little timid, I would definitely say, a home with children, maybe 8 and above,
Mm-hmm.
Ones that aren't so kind of like in your face and grabby.
Yeah.
But, she's been pretty sweet with everybody. But I think she would prefer a slightly quieter home.
Mm-hmm. But other dogs so far, as you know, she seems to do well, and she did have
Yes.
another sibling at some point.
Yes, she did.
And how did the car ride go? I don't know if I asked you that.
Oh, she was perfect. Didn't hear a peep out of her. She jumped right in, was ready to go. I think she's had many car rides with her previous owner.
Aw, sounds like she was very loved, and now we just got to find her another house that'll love her just the same.
Yes, yes.
So you said that you had an event coming up and a special running for August?
Yeah, yes. We'll start with the special. All of our adoptions for the month of August are $50. That includes Rose here. That is going to include their spay or neuter surgery, rabies vaccine, parvo distemper vaccine combo, and their microchip.
That's quite the deal. That is.
It is.
That is a lot of things that are expensive. They add up. So
They do.
Yeah, August is the month to adopt at Lee County Animal Control.
Yes. And then coming up on September 16th. In conjunction with Whelan Veterinary Services, we are holding another vaccine clinic. So some of the vaccines available, of course, is rabies, parvo distemper, your feline vaccines as well, bordetella, lepto. We will probably, about the time this airs, have all of that information on our Facebook page. If somebody hasn't, they can follow us at Lee County Animal Control, Dixon IL, and every time we're doing one of those clinics, we will post the date and the prices.
And is that something you have to sign up for ahead of time?
Yes, we do require appointment times and a $25 deposit to hold your spot. But that $25 will come off your final bill. So it's kind of, just holding that spot.
Yeah, I just figured it's important to sign up ahead of time because you said your last one filled up, right?
Yes, yes. We have been filling them up. This last one we actually filled up rather quickly. It's a great time. The bed is awesome. It's totally worth coming. And we love seeing everybody's dogs and cats come in and, getting to interact more with the community it's a pretty great time. We have fun.
So, what's one thing you would like just everybody in, Lee Whiteside County to know when it comes to animal care?
The biggest thing we are struggling with right now is spay neuter. We are seeing an increase in lack of space available for the animals that kind of need it the most. Spay neuter really is the first step into reducing the pet population. We're seeing many things like lack of housing, lack of housing in general, but even lack of housing where people can have their pets. During COVID, everybody adopted. Rules are changing. People went back to work. It just really is the first step to kind of getting out from under the way things are going lately.
Yeah.
We have a full facility right now. The last 6 months have been kind of rough, and it really does come down to spay neuter. We had 3 dogs relinquished to us from one home. And it would be so nice to really, if everybody, shelters, rescues, animal control facilities, could really concentrate on the dogs that really, really need the help, like the neglected, or, even in Rose's case where, her world got turned upside down overnight. And spay neuter really is the first step into getting that accomplished.
No, that's a really good thought. If you're going to have an animal, that's just part of the responsibility of having a dog or a cat, is just the spay and neuter.
Yes. Yes.
Well, thank you, Brandi, for coming here today and bringing Rose. I hope we can find someone to adopt her because she is obviously very sweet and very cuddly.
Yes, she does. She does have a spunky side. So, don't let the lap dog right here completely fool you. When she's out in the yard, she does get her zoomies and is playful there. But you can tell once you're inside, you'll have a lap warmer. It's really great for the winter.
I want to say thank you to our listeners and to our production crew as well. Remember that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on those likes, shares, and comments to keep us going. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out theradar.online.